Somebody call a doctor because bad medicine is back. Over there's the Appleton Oak. This is the answer. I'm Mason Quinn. Guys, we are going to keep going right back to Middle-earth once again. The Hobbit, the Desolation of Smaug is what we're taking a look at tonight.
I loved the first one. It got me really excited again for the Lord of the Rings saga. As so many of you know, had never seen Lord of the Rings before. Loved all three of them. The first one was a little slow, but I think that was, the intent. Mm-hmm. And that's kind of the vibe that I got from this Hobbit one, although there was still a lot of action in the first movie.
Yeah.
So really loved the first one. I love seeing all the dwarves, the battle scenes. Loved the introduction of Smeagol again in the film.
Again, getting to see him.
And just that eye opening from Smaug at the end.
Oh, was that great?
Pretty badass. So I'm excited.
Like, what an abrupt ending, though, too. Yeah. The movie just, eye-opening, then credits are
fade to black.
Wait, you couldn't give us just a little bit more? So I really love that. I love that there were, like you said, actually battles, because I thought it was going to be more story-driven, which it was, but there was still a good amount of action to really keep you, involved in the movie.
Yeah, they showed a number of flashbacks and stuff to why the dwarves were essentially kicked out of their house.
And it's just fun because, you're really involved in it, watching you glow up because you've seen this before, and me just not knowing what to expect. It's been great on all spectrums. So once again, thanks.
First time watching, I have seen it before. First time watching, I have seen it before.
Without further ado, let's go!
Oh, you thought it was Smaug's eye.
That would have been a great way to start.
What a tease. It takes me back to the
Shire.
There's your music.
That is something to note, how different the different musical scores are for each one, that you can remember where they are, I believe that's Peter Jackson right there.
Oh,
on the carrot.
Little cameo?
Yeah.
Lovely.
Walking with a purpose.
There
he is. Thorin.
Is it weird to think, in old times, they would have never had an actual cold beer?
Yeah. Cellar temperature at best,
Yep.
I'm the French on you. I'll have the same.
Just. Hey.
My name is Gandalf the Grey. What brings Thorin Oakenshield to Bree?
I received word that my father had been seen wandering the wilds near Dunland. I went looking, found no sign of him. He still lives. I am sure of
it. I urged him to march upon Erebor, to destroy the dragon and take back the lonely mountain. Take back your homeland. I ran into some unsavory characters whilst traveling along the Greenway. They mistook me for a vagabond. His black speech. Promise of payment. Your head.
Oh. That's how it all started.
You are the heir to the throne of Durin. Unite the armies of the dwarves. Together you have the might and power to retake Erebor. Summon a meeting of the seven dwarf families. Demand they stand by their oaths.
The seven armies swore that oath to the one who wields the king's jewel, the Arkenstone. It is the only thing that will unite them, and in case you have forgotten, that jewel was stolen by Smaug.
What if I were to help you reclaim it?
The Arkenstone lies half a world away, buried beneath the feet of a fire-breathing dragon.
Semantics.
You're going to need a burglar.
Oh!
There it is. So, I got this guy.
Oh, that dude.
Was he going to sneak up behind it and just destroy it?
What's that thing doing up there?
There we go.
We have another problem.
They saw you.
No, that's not it. There is something else out there.
Like a bear?
Yes.
There is a house.
Whose house?
He will help us, or he will kill us.
What choice do we have?
None.
Wow, if Gandalf is saying, so what is it? They said he's taking the form of a bear. Don't tell me, Quinn. Taking the form of a bear, but it's not a bear. But you have that many warriors and Gandalf, and they still don't want to take it on.
Yeah.
Now you have my curiosity.
That's the
He's passing them all.
Okay,
gorilla
yep,
bear?
that's big.
Oh, just made it.
What is that?
That is our host.
Wait, what?
His name is Beorn. He's a skin changer. Sometimes he's a huge black bear. Sometimes he's a great strong man. The man can be reasoned with. However, he is not over fond of dwarves.
Oh, yes. Jesus.
Get some
Well,
sleep.
if you're
all of
hungry, I mean,
you. You'll be safe here.
Probably.
I hope.
yeah, it's just good.
He goes, I hope. So now do they lock dude out of his own house?
We're starting to hear a little bit.
Just walking in like he owns the place.
More can scare you.
How's he getting in?
Front door, apparently.
Yeah, he knows how to unlatch it.
Maybe there's another door, I suppose. It's not unfathomable that there's a second entryway.
Oh, Jesus, never mind.
Hey, he's small.
So you are the one they call Oakenshield.
Is that
Oh, there he is.
Is that Benedict? Is that Cumberbatch?
No, I don't think so.
No, come on, guy.
My people are the first to live in the mountains. The Defiler killed most of my family, but some he enslaved for sport.
There are others like you.
Once there were many. Now there's only one. You need to reach the mountain before the last days of autumn. Before Dorian's day falls, yes. Which is why we must go through Mirkwood. These lands are crawling with orcs. You will never reach the forest alive. I don't like dwarves. They're greedy. But orcs I hate more.
Oh, jeez.
Now, while you have the light, the hunters are not far behind.
Well, that sure helps. A lot.
Cover a lot more ground that way.
Man, the shots they get in this series is incredible.
Something moves in the shadows, unseen. Every day it grows in strength. Beware the necromancer. He is not what he seems.
Oh, we saw our first flash of him.
Go to the tombs in the mountains.
You're not the same hobbit as the one who left the Shire.
Found something in the goblin tunnels.
Found what?
My carriage.
Good. Well, that's good. You need it. I'll be waiting for you at the Overlook. Do not enter that mountain without me. This is not the greenwood of old. The very air of the forest is heavy with illusion. It will seek to enter your mind and lead you astray.
Lead us astray.
You must stay on the path. Do not leave it. If you do, you'll never find it again.
The path turns this way.
Got me thinking about them eagles.
Blast right over the forest.
Just, right over the top.
Not a taxi service, Oak. Uh-oh.
Oh, that didn't seem like a good idea.
Not good.
Okay, maybe not do it again.
Yeah.
That's not good.
We are lost. We're not lost. We keep heading east.
But which way is east? We've lost the sun.
Oh,
Oh, God.
it's a total maze. I'd be like fresh air.
I can see a lake. Hello? Hello?
Oh, come on.
He says, come on. Oh, no. That's not good.
Oh, did that happen to
No.
Did that happen to
Frodo.
It sure did happen
Oh,
to
my God.
Frodo.
Yeah.
Up to that.
Oh, there you go, Bilbo. He can understand the spiders.
He can still do it?
Sting. It's a good name.
Wow, they all got trapped.
I'm up here!
Oh,
no.
Wasn't expecting
I
that.
knew it was coming, but it was just wow.
Oh, come on. He found it?
It's all because Bilbo wanted the ring back.
I wonder what would happen if that would have got it on its claw.
Oh. Oh, wait. What's this? Is this our guy?
Do not think I won't kill you, dwarf.
You kidding me? Come on. Wow, what a woman.
Police Academy?
Oh.
What a woman. Is that what that's from? True Police Academy. What a woman. What a throwback by the answer. Wow. It's my wife.
Where did you get this? It was given to me. Not just a thief, but a liar as well. And we're nine! Where's Bilbo?
I'm sure Bilbo's got a plan.
Yeah.
He's always got a plan, right?
Right.
Aren't you going to search me? I could have anything down my trousers.
Nothing.
Oh, brutal.
All of a sudden,
Yeah, she
pulls
did
something out.
smile, though.
I offer you my help. I will let you go, if you but return what is mine.
You lack all honor!
He was going to let you
I've
go.
seen how you treat your friends. We came to you once, starving, homeless, seeking your help. You turned your back. You turned away from the suffering of my people and the inferno that destroyed us.
Do not talk to me of dragon fire. I know its wrath and ruin.
I have faced the great serpents of the north. I warned your grandfather of what his greed would summon.
Oh. So he had to battle dragons before, and he tried giving old Grandpa a heads up, and he didn't listen
Yeah,
because he was greedy.
Greedy.
100 years is a mere blink in the life of an elf.
We offer you a deal.
He did. I told him he could go Ishkarkve on Dorgnul.
Bilbo!
He knew Bilbo was out
He
there
made it
somewhere.
I know you're there. Why do you linger in the shadows?
What?
Coming to report to you.
Holy shit. I was going to say, wow. I knew they had magic.
Keep our lands clear of those foul creatures. That is your task.
And when we drive them off, what then? Will they not spread to other lands?
Other lands are not my concern. Legolas said you fought well today. He has grown very fond of you. Do not give him hope where there is none.
Oh, you know what? Now I like this guy even less.
Yeah.
The classic, oh, you're not good enough
enough
for my kid because you're not noble or whatever bullshit.
Mhm.
You know what, dude? Go, just try to relax here. These movies get me hyped.
Yeah, that's all right.
I hate that.
East of starlight. All light is sacred.
I feel like those stairs are a little dangerous,
Yeah.
right?
Not
Like,
meeting OSHA
I feel like
requirements.
if you fall off the side of that, you're in a world of hurt.
Elves are very agile.
They don't have handrails anywhere in this elven kingdom. We couldn't get A few handrails?
They didn't have handrails at the last kingdom. They're not going to have handrails at the next one.
Well, they should
That's
have
what's gonna happen.
handrails. That's all I'm saying.
Not stuck in here, you're not.
Bilbo!
Just
Guards nearby.
Thank you.
yeah, God, idiots.
It's the second time he's saved the day in like the last 10 minutes.
Okay, so now they have to get out yet still.
They're under complete lockdown. Bilbo! Ah! We're getting set free.
Everyone, climb into the barrels quickly. Are you mad? They'll find us. No, they won't. I promise you. Please, you must trust me. Do as he says. What did you know?
Would you shut up?
They all have their heads out. Okay, how's he gonna follow?
Well, we can.
There you go.
Oh, basic weight distribution.
Ooh, the old back flop. No good.
Well done, Master Baggins.
They're all just floating in barrels down this river.
Follow in her not.
Oh, it's like being stuck at the lazy river.
Oh. This is real bad also.
That's
Okay,
a
well,
lot of
remember,
orcs.
Enemy of an enemy is now a friend.
Oh.
Killy.
Yeah.
There she is.
See, sometimes it pays to flirt.
That's right. Oh, hung him up to dry.
Atta boy, Killy. That's a hell of a
Come on, look at this.
Oh,
Whoa, what?
Atta
Oh,
boy.
come on.
all right, now you're just showing off.
No. Oh, well. Look who stepped in.
How do you? Garto. Oh, no.
Oh.
Little
I'm
information.
about to get interrogated there, homeboy.
Oh, there's still a few of them left, though.
And what do you got going on?
Yeah. And then a slide.
Yeah. Whoa.
These are dark spells, Gandalf. Old and full of hate. I don't understand.
The ring wraiths have been summoned to Dol Guldur.
But it cannot
The
be
ring wraiths.
necromancer. A human sorcerer could not summon such evil.
The nine only answer to one master. We've been blind, Radagast. The enemy has returned. Make for the shore!
Who's this now?
Do it again, and you're dead.
You're from Lake Town, if I'm not mistaken. That barge over there.
Oh, I love this guy. I didn't know he was in these movies.
Huh?
Oh, he's such a badass.
Mhm.
One of my favorite actors.
Yeah.
How did I not know he was in these? He wasn't really advertised as like being one of the main people, was he?
I would like to know who you are.
Simple merchants.
Simple merchants, you say?
We need food, supplies, weapons.
I don't know what business you had with the elves. But I don't think it ended well.
I'll wager there are ways to enter that town unseen.
And for that, you would need a smuggler.
For which we would pay.
Now time has come again. My master serves the one. Do you understand now, Elfling? Death is upon you. The flames of war are upon you.
Oh.
The money, quick, give it to me.
We will pay you when we get our provisions, but not before.
If you value your freedom, you'll do as I say. There are guards ahead.
Oh yeah, they need weapons and food and stuff yet.
They got to get kitted up for sure. I'm sure it's not real fish. They're probably just rubber.
Oh,
look at this place,
look
huh?
at that.
That's beautiful.
Just like this came from somebody's brain, and then somebody put it to paper, and then put it into this, and next thing you know, we have it in front of us on a screen. Just incredible.
Bard, you mark my words, that troublemaking bargeman is behind all this. If you speak of I'll rip your arms off.
You look like you've seen a ghost.
Yes. The last time we saw such a weapon, the city was on fire. It was the day the dragon came. Girion, the lord of the city, rallied his bowmen to fire upon the beast. Only a black arrow, fired from a wind lance, could have pierced the dragon's hide. And few of those arrows were ever made.
Oh, reminds me of Game of Thrones when they had what did they call it? The scorpion in Game of Thrones. Shoot after the dragons.
Had the aim of men been true that day, much would have been different.
You cannot hunt 30 orcs on your own.
But I'm not on my own.
You knew I would come.
I saw you staring at me the other night.
You betrayed his trust. The
king has never let Oakfield roam our lands. Yet he would let this orc pack cross our borders and kill our prisoners.
It is not our fight.
It is our fight.
Let's just get out of here.
This is not looking good for the mission. They have to be there within a time window.
I know, the time just keeps ticking away.
We have come to reclaim our homeland. I remember this town in the great days of old.
Tell them what used to be.
Yep.
This was the center of all trade in the north. I would see those days return. I would relight the great forges of the dwarves.
Death! That is what you will bring upon us. Dragon fire and ruin. If you waken that beast, it will destroy us all.
You can listen to this naysayer, but I promise you this. If we succeed, all will share in the wealth of the mountain.
Listen to me! You must listen! Have you forgotten what happened to Dale? Have you forgotten those who died in the firestorm?
Let us not forget that it was Girion, Lord of Dale, your ancestor, who failed to kill the beast.
You have no right to enter that mountain.
I have the only right.
Oh, what a one-liner. What an epic one-liner. I have the only right.
I say unto you,
Welcome!
We must travel at speed. You will slow us down.
I'm going to be there when that door is open. When we first look upon the halls of our fathers, Thorin.
Killy, stay here. Rest. Philly, don't be a fool. You belong with the company.
I belong with my brother.
So they went from 13 down to now 10.
Yeah. Look at the king. Jeez.
Did you miss the boat as well? Gilly? No. I'm done with dwarves. Go away. No! Please. No one will help us. Keely's sick. He's very sick.
We keep a pretty big gap in between each other.
Oh man, there's the old kingdom, huh?
Wow.
What is this place?
It was once the city of Dale, the desolation of Smaug.
The sun will soon reach midday.
Wow.
Let's find the hidden door into the mountain before it sets. This way.
Wait, is this the Overlook? Gandalf said to meet him here. On no account will we...
Do you see him? We have no time to wait upon the wizard.
It looks completely abandoned.
A spell of concealment lies over this place, which means our enemy is not yet ready to reveal himself. I'm going in alone. On no account come after me. Do I have your word?
Yes.
That look
Yes,
that
yes,
Gandalf gave.
What if it's a trap?
Turn around and do not come back. It's undoubtedly a trap.
Oh, I'm getting flashbacks of the mines.
This must be it. Let all those who doubted us rue this day! Which means there's somewhere there is a keyhole. The last light of Durin's day will shine upon the keyhole.
This is not good.
Sun's setting pretty quick.
Break it down!
Guys, this isn't how this
That's
works.
not how it's
No.
working. Look, all it's doing is
Busting your weapons.
The door's sealed. Can't be opened by force. Powerful magic on it.
There's no more to be done.
Oh, no. He knows. He knows something.
His gears are turning.
Where are they going?
You can't give up now.
The moonlight. The moonlight on Durin's
the
day.
last
The
night.
moonlight. The moonlight.
This guy.
The moonlight.
It would be the last light.
At the end of the day, the moonlight.
There's the thrush knocking.
The keyhole! Come back! Come back! It's the light of the moon, the last moon of autumn! It's the key!
No.
Oh, every time. So close.
He knew to listen to Bill. He's like, I'll just stand back in the shadows to listen and see what he says.
I'm just going to say that's the third time Bilbo's saved the day so far.
The friggin' moonlight.
Why is this one called the Desolation of Smaug? It should be like the hero ship of Bilbo.
Thorin.
Wise old man.
Okay, but there's still let's pump the brakes here for a second. There's still a dragon in there.
These halls. The stone. You remember it, Balin? Chambers filled with golden light.
I remember.
Look, how long has it been again?
Since Smaug? I don't recall.
Didn't they say 60
I
or
thought
100
60
years?
years
Thought it
was in my
60
mind
years.
for some reason, yeah.
Well, I know this tale is 60 years prior to Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
May the heart of the mountain unite all dwarves in defense of this home. The throne of the kingdom.
And what's that?
Oh, wow.
The Arkenstone.
Well, that's what you gotta have.
Arkenstone. And what's that?
That, Master Burglar, is why you are here.
There is only one Arkenstone. You'll know it when you see it. I do not know what you will find down there. You needn't go if you don't want to. There's no dishonor in turning back.
No, Balin. I promised I would do
You've
this.
come this far.
Oh, Bilbo. If there is, in fact, a live dragon, don't waken it.
Okay.
Well, I was
Plot twist. They don't know that he's got the ring and can be friggin' invisible. However, dragons have special powers. They have stronger noses than humans. Will the dragon still sense him if he puts the ring on? My brain is working overtime right
just
now.
remember, he can still hit things in the real world, so he can still like knock over coins,
yeah,
or knock over
make
a chest,
noise. Yeah.
make a noise. To attract
Okay,
the dragon.
and homie here said he was gonna be at the mountain. What is he doing here?
He's trying to figure out the great evil.
That's fantastic and all, but he said he would be somewhere else.
Yeah.
He's playing the long game to help him out.
The long game, he knew that he had to be on Durin's day.
All right.
Where is your master?
Big Shazog.
That is so badass.
That's awesome.
Wow, that was intense.
Still gives me goosebumps.
God, I wish I would have seen that in the theater. He's gonna see all the gold. Holy shit.
Look at that. And who knows how deep it is.
Jesus Christ.
Large white jewel. Very helpful.
Like, how would you even begin to find it?
Needle meat haystack.
Needle in a stack of needles.
Okay. I'm spitballing here. Why not just start carrying buckets of this stuff out and down the mountain? Uh-oh. Yep, that's not good.
Oh, jeez, Bilbo.
What?
I smell you. I hear your breath. Where are you?
I'm guessing he doesn't want to breathe fire and melt all his own riches, right?
You'd think.
Come now. Don't be shy. Step into the light.
So I can end your life.
Yeah. Oh, and you were asking about Benedict Cumberbatch before. That's him.
Oh.
Something you carry. Something made of gold. But far more precious.
What?
Thief in the shadows.
I did not come to steal from you, O Smaug, the unaccessibly wealthy. To see if you really were as great as the old tales say. I did not believe them.
And do you now? Do you think flattery will keep you alive?
The first time I saw Smaug, I was like, oh, this is it.
Who are you? And where do you come from?
Oh, the Arkenstone.
And what about your little dwarf friend?
Dwarves. No dwarves here.
They sent you in here to do their dirty work while they skulk about outside.
Truly. You are mistaken, O Smaug, chiefest and greatest.
Chiefest of gravest of calamities.
It is the gold. Did you think I did not know this day would come?
It's coming from the mountain. You should leave us. Take your children. Get out of here.
And go where? There is nowhere to go.
We're going to die, Dad.
Wow.
This dragon, it's going to kill us.
Get
Oh,
the... No!
yeah. He had a black arrow.
No.
Not if I kill it first.
Well, when they said he missed, I thought I saw one more.
I ate his people like a wolf among sheep.
We sure that's not James Earl Jones?
No, it's Cumberbatch.
I feel like
Pretty
it's
good.
James Earl Jones.
You would.
Listen to me carefully. I need you to distract the guards. Once I'm at the top of the tower, I'll set the arrow to the bow.
Here he is! Fast!
Why do they want to stop him? God, this is intense.
I'll deal with that.
Leave him.
Go! Raga, you're under arrest. On what charge? Any charge the master chooses.
There you go.
I mean, if you're going to arrest me for this.
Oh, this asshole.
This guy.
Once again, an Alfred.
What about Bilbo?
Give him more time.
Time to do what? To be killed? Go in
I
there.
will not risk this quest for the life of one burglar.
Oh,
Really?
wow.
Bilbo. His name is Bilbo.
Back to that again.
He risked his life how many times for you? Saved it countless times. You hugged him at the end of the last movie. How could you regress?
Oh, no.
They're already in the city.
Tyrannical.
Just
Truly, you have no equal on this earth.
I am almost tempted to let you take it. If only to see Oakenshield suffer.
Did he get it? The Arkenstone?
And that whole scene is like just one of my favorites. These guys are just sitting in the jail, getting all gassed up, acting like they don't hear the thing. All right.
She's like, this is going to be fun.
And we get some Legolas.
Not the love of her life. Not today.
Oh!
Holy man.
Oh!
It's like one of those blob things that you launch him up with.
I'm going to save him.
You're alive.
Not for much longer.
Did you find the Arkenstone?
Did you find it?
No, we have to get out.
What are you doing, Thorin?
There may be a way out. It's too high. There's no chance that way.
It's our only chance. We have to try.
We're just going to forget about the Arkenstone? Or he was so close to it, too. All that treasure. Just mountains of it. And he was so close.
Smaug also said he wouldn't part with any of it. So
Yeah,
not one coin.
Oh, who dropped their coin?
There's no way out.
The last of our kin. They must have come here, hoping beyond hope. We could try to reach the mines. It might last a few days.
No. I will not die like this. Cowering. Clawing for breath. We make for the forges. He'll see us. Sure as death. Not if we split up.
Sorry. We'll never make it.
Some of us might. Lead him to the forges. We kill the dragon.
Well. Looky what we have here.
We have ourselves a showdown, I think.
This big dopey looking orc doesn't stand a chance against our boy.
I'm guessing that's probably the first time he's seen his own blood.
Nobody makes me bleed my own blood.
Follow Balin!
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, he's right on top of the mouth.
Plan's not gonna work. These furnaces are stone cold.
He's right. There's no fire hot enough to set them ablaze.
Use the dragon's hot fire breath.
I did not look to see you so easily outwitted. Take cover.
What are they trying to make exactly?
Elbow! Up there! On my mark. Pull that lever. No! Lead him to the gallery of the kings!
You think you could deceive me, foul rider? You have come from Lake Town. This is some sordid scheme hatched between these filthy dwarves and those miserable tub-trading lakesmen. Those sniveling cowards with their long bows and black arrows. It is time I paid them a visit.
You cannot go to Lake Town.
Bilbo's going to try to reason with them.
Do you? Then you can watch them die. You.
I am taking back what you stole.
I laid low your warriors of old. I am king under the mountain.
This is not your kingdom. These are dwarf lands, and we will have our revenge.
This is all developing awfully slow for my liking. What is that?
That's a solid gold statue.
Oh, Jesus. They just melted the dragon in gold.
Revenge! I will show you revenge!
Oh, no.
Shake up all the gold?
Just didn't even phase them.
Oh, no.
I am fire. I am death.
Oh, shit.
What have we done?
No.
No.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
I was waiting for it.
Oh, you.
What?
Oh, my God.
What? That's how they end it? Are you kidding me?
That's how they end it. Did you just do the... Yeah. Smaug is free and Lake Town is in a lot of trouble. Wow, guys. My two partners here are incredibly shocked by the ending of the Desolation of Smaug. I got goosebumps probably three different times watching this one. I absolutely love it. To me, the Hobbit stories, I talked about it in the first one. I love how everything feels like so tight and condensed and you're on this journey. It opened up a little bit more with Gandalf getting the big reveal that Sauron's back. And it was kind of cool. What I liked is we actually saw Sauron as a bit of a man almost, like in the flame of the eye like that. That was really cool. Again, the story is in like high gear and they just left us hanging. So super excited to see these guys react to the last one. I absolutely love this trilogy. It's fantastic. I'll let you guys have your thoughts here.
Answer? You okay?
Yeah, right over there.
Good job with that cliffhanger, dick. No, all that aside, I gotta but all that aside, great movie.
Yeah,
loved it.
The barrel riding scene.
I just can't see how Thorin, how he keeps going back and forth with. I mean, he got saved 3 times. Bilbo 3 times.
He saved them. Yeah.
And he's like, he's expendable. Come on.
Expendable, Rumbo.
But overall, I absolutely loved it. Just, then throwing the little colors, seeing our boy Orlando Bloom back in the mix. And now even Evangeline Lilly coming into the mix. And so, wow. But that ending, that's going to be hard to get over. I mean, good thing. Like, how could you wait a year for it to come out in the theater? Because I would not be able to. Yeah. 4.75 out of 5 answers. Loved it. Kept driving home the story and driving home the action. And then, like you said, the silhouette of seeing a guy in Sauron.
Yeah.
Or female or whatever. But seeing there's a person there instead of just the eye that we've all seen. So,
from their
4.75 for me.
This was pretty epic. I did a review in the first one talking about how the first movie in Lord of the Rings was kind of setting the foundation for the other two. The first Hobbit movie, I think, did the same thing. I mean, this really took off in this. Now, we had some incredible fight scenes between the orcs and the elves here at the end with Smaug. So a little bit different from the Lord of the Rings movies in that we didn't have these massive scale battles with just tens of thousands of troops and castles being, taken down and things like that. But every bit is entertaining. So many twists and turns. That last, I don't want to say last scene, but that last, whole interaction with Smaug was like, okay, Bilbo's in, and he's right next to the Arkenstone. I was really shocked at how much time Bilbo spent talking to Smaug.
Oh, yeah. That was pretty cool.
The thing is even with the ring on, turning invisible, Smaug would have been able to see where he was running with the gold. So I kept saying to myself, grab the stone, but he would have seen where he was at. And also, I don't know if having the ring on, if grabbing the stone, if the stone would have then been invisible, if he was holding it.
His blade had been invisible.
His blade had
when he
been
fought
invisible.
The
so it would make sense that the stone would have been invisible. But, Smaug knew where the stone was, so if he grabbed it and the stone disappeared, he would have known that he was right there. If he was running, you would have seen his footprints. So, or not seen it, but seen where the gold was falling. So it wasn't as simple as just put the ring on, grab it, and get out, like I think the dwarves had expected. Pretty over the top in an awesome way with the work they did with the forges.
Yeah,
that I hadn't expected. They forged this giant, dwarf king, but it was still it was still hot.
A peace offering.
It was still hot in the middle, and then they doused him with gold, and then he just shook it right off. This movie was pretty it was pretty epic. And I think it did very much the same as the Two Towers did, where it really took you up to another level, but just totally dragged you into, okay, well, I have to see the finale. It's almost like a good and a bad thing, like too much of a cliffhanger ending. You know?
I mean, that's
like the first one, like the ending, like the eye pops open, you're like, oh, that's so cool. And this was like an ending, and you guys saw a reaction. What? No.
He's about to bring death. All right, let's see how he Oh.
And you know, and especially for somebody like myself and for Andrew, who hasn't read the books, like, I don't know what's happening here. I have no idea. So, you know, if you read the books and you knew the story, but you just wanted to see how it played out on the big screen, it's a totally different feel. I have no idea what's happening other than he's flying at Lake Town. Our dude is locked up in the cellar. The Black Arrow's sitting in a boat somewhere. They have one arrow and one shot basically to get behind, you know, where one scale was, and and that town's not that big, right?
No.
Like, this is going to be a
and
fly.
It looks pretty rickety.
It's going to be a flyby, hit it with fire, and back to the mountain. If that's what happens, but one of my other questions is, well, now he's flying out. Aren't the dwarves like thinking like, hey, let's get back up to where we were and everybody try to find that Arkenstone real quick? He's gonna toast Lake Town, but we still have the opportunity to get the Arkenstone. So I have a lot of questions that need answering.
There's a lot still going on.
And I was a little thrown off by the Gandalf going off because there was so much emphasis, you know, in the first one and this one on what's going on with the dwarves. Obviously, the darkness brewing is another story. But I was a little thrown off by that, especially considering that Gandalf knew the importance of this mission and was also supposed to meet them at the mountain. So obviously there's a lot happening and he needs to take care of that. But the timeliness of it, did he need to be there more than he needed to be at the mountain? Had he not been there, could whatever needed to be done there just waited a little bit longer, or was it, imminent that it had to happen now? So a lot going on with this movie. I am going to give it, I'm going to match Andrews and go 4.75. I thought they really stepped it up from the first movie. I'm not ready to throw a 5 at it, but this was super entertaining.
You can't just hand out 5s.
What year did this come out?
This was 13. Correct?
So for being 2013, it's almost 10 years old now. And look, it's not like it's the 80s, but wow, what they did with Smaug looks really, it looked good. Really good. Yeah. We knowing how, there was a couple of CGI scenes from the first two Lord of the Rings that were a little bit CGI-ish. I'm not dogging it. I'm not dogging it at all. Look, I think, as moviegoers, we're all really spoiled as far as, how computers are able to bring fantasy to life. But for this being almost 10 years old, wow, just, a really, really awesome look at a dragon, and I watched Game of Thrones, and obviously they had some pretty incredible dragon scenes there, so we were a little bit spoiled there.
Shang-Chi had a dragon?
Shang-Chi, I wasn't sure what it was a little, I don't think they called it a dragon, they called it something else in Shang-Chi, didn't they? I thought I remember people jumping in the comments and saying it was not a but I get the point. But in any regard, great job with Smaug, but I cannot wait for the next one. I am absolutely completely roped in, and once again, I wish I would have seen it in the theaters. And I have my list now, the 3 Lord of the Rings, the 8 Harry Potters. I'm just gonna put all 3 Hobbits that I need to see in the theaters when I have the opportunity to do so. Love this movie. Can't wait for the last one.
Absolutely. Yeah, and I think the big scenes that I just love seeing come to life, for anybody who's read the books are, of course, the fight with the orcs and the barrels, obviously seeing Smaug, the spiders in the forest. I remember reading about those spiders when I was in 3rd grade or whatever, and just being terrified of the thought of these massive spiders, coming at you in the forest. So again, I say this with every, Lord of the Rings, and I'm sure it's the same for, Harry Potter as well, that we talked about before. Just, man, being able to see all your favorite fantasy stories come to life because we have the technology and all the great people that work in these movies to make it happen. It's fantastic. And my rating is a 4.8 out of 5. It's real close, guys, and of course, seeing Smaug puts it over the top for me.
Fantastic.
So
It's all fantastic.
it is all fantastic.
So there you have it. Thank you, Patreons, for allowing us to go on this journey. So for Appleton Oak, that's Mason Quinn. I'm, of course, the answer. Good night, pals.